Scorpio. So, funny thing, and you'll see, like I've done this with all the signs previously. So if you go back and let's say if you have your moon or your rising, your Venus, Mars in a different sign and you feel like checking those messages out, feel free. But I have been doing at the beginning of all the readings, I've been just going through my deck here, my self-made deck, um, to figure out, because I have all 12 signs in this deck. There are 85 fucking cards here. And like I was doing like the whole flip thing where I like go through, and you'll see for next month, because I really don't want to do that part over, but because I feel like this message is in fact for you. At the very beginning, I don't know who the message is for. So until I do, that's what comes out. And what I did was, I got Scorpio, and then I went in for the message, and you guys had gotten the Sun card. But then my phone fucking like turned out, and it just so happens that I was not recording. 111. I was not recording. It was just like the picture mode. And when you put it on picture mode, I don't know if anyone out there has like the Samsung, I think this is like a S21. It'll stay there for a few seconds or whatever you set it to, and then it'll go out to your main screen. And that's what it did. It wasn't recording. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like talking to myself, but this is the Sun that came out, and I mean the card that had come out, and this is positive recognition, which is equivalent to the Sun. And I like started shuffling the other deck to clarify, but this is the message. I'm not going to keep this card because I feel like this is just part of it. You guys are probably going to get another message. The message I got from this card was that you guys I feels like you've completed a cycle. You've made space for new people, new ideas, new ventures. But I was particularly honing in on someone who made space for new version of themselves, right? Because he looks really fucking happy there. 1 and 9 equals 10, cycle completion. But I'm not gonna keep this card. That was just a message I got in the freaking fake. Like, what the fuck? But what I'm getting from that also, because that's part of the message, right? You thought or you think shit is like, this is the message for March, is like you think you think you're making progress, but then there may be a wrench being thrown in the fucking fan. So be careful. Be careful of that. It may be something that's meant to just like, shake you up, confuse you. Because I was fucking confused when the phone, like, I was like, look at me. I wasn't even recording. But yeah, so we're going to pull another card. You initially had the Sun, but we're going to go into, the continuation of that message. That was just, I guess the prerequisite. All right, what's going on with Scorpio? What's really going on with Scorpio in March? I'm so sorry, guys. Like, yeah. And, it's funny because I started shuffling my clarifier deck, as, and if you watched a few of my videos, I use my little tea garden deck as a clarifier, and I just was having a really hard time keeping them bitches in my hand. Like, I'm really normally, like, also, if you know me, like, I don't pull jumpers. Like, I call them when I feel need to. But they just really were being really, yeah. So, be careful. What's going on with Scorpio March 2022? What's going on with Scorpio March 2022? Please, what's going on with Scorpio? What's really going on? We have the Six of Thoughts. That is equivalent to the Six of Swords. This is moving on into calmer waters. And if we're like, piggybacking off of the Sun, this is really look at that. This is beautiful. Like, it's really going into calmer waters. You see the boat, the ship, whatever you'd like to call it, there in the back, and it looks like fucking paradise. But that's not to say that you didn't work your ass off. I'm hearing smooth sailing, Scorpio. And let me tell you, if you have your other planets and other signs, again, definitely feel free to check those out. But a lot of the other signs got some really fucking heavy energy for March. But this, you know, without having any of the planets in retrograde, I guess Scorpio, oh yes. And you know what? I think Taurus probably didn't have that bad of a message also, because Taurus and Scorpio, I'm trying to be better about planets and stuff. And, you know, like getting into this so that I can give more content and more information in my readings. Um, Taurus and Scorpio are, uh, sorry, that's my bell. Who would be knocking? Give me a second, Scorpio. False alarm. False alarm. Sorry about that, guys. Um, so yeah, it just feels like, you know, that you know, a lot of the signs got some really tough messages, and like I was saying, I think with the North Node or something to do with the planets like Taurus and Scorpio placements. I myself actually have my moon in Taurus and my rising in Scorpio, so this is really just honing in and speaking on that. So you may want to do your homework. I don't really want to talk about it because I don't know much about it, and I hate sounding like an asshole. But I do know that there's something going on with Scorpio and Taurus currently, like with like North Node stuff. But yeah. So Six of Thought, I'm going to read the message. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. So, you know, there's that, you know, we're going back to the sun, the completion of that cycle. You've gone through some shit, Scorpio, and it's really like coming out on the other side of that, which is, you know, pretty great. I mean, even when I got the sun message from the initial reading, I was like, wow, this is great energy, and it continued to be great energy. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going on with you in March 2022. Grow. Yeah, all flowers must grow through dirt. You've been drugged through the fucking dirt. Like, someone's drugged you through the dirt. A situation has drugged you through the dirt, but you're coming out on the other side. I love that. Relax, delight in powdered gold sunshine, right? This looks like, you know, there's some shit shining in there. Look at those flowers, they're beautifully blooming. And we have the sun. That's so funny. So all the cards have like a little like different flower, or like, you know, they have like little notes, right? Like, but this one has the sun. So this is really in direct like alignment with the initial message, where it's just like the completion of the cycle. You can, you know, you can relax. There can be a sigh of relief in this, in whatever it is that you've just recently been going through, or probably are still going through. But your energy, like moving forward from this reading, it's going to become lighter. You're going to, I'm hearing there's going to be a lighter load. Look, we have the Ace of Cups. That's just this like overflowing emotional abundance. Oh, wrong deck. Sorry. And you know, I was, this is not the deck that I was going to use, and I picked it up, and the Ace of Cups just happened to fall out. What I am going to be using, and what I've been using for all the signs this month, is my zombie tarot deck. I love anything and everything zombie. But I've had this deck for a few years, and I haven't really gotten to use it as much. So I'm trying to, you know, show some love to my zombie deck. What's going on with Scorpio March 2022? What's going on with Scorpio March 2022, please? 3 cards, head, heart. And any possible action. What's going on? What's going on? We have the Six of Cups. This is, you know, the nostalgia card, right? We have the 2 children here. You may be reuniting with someone from your past, reuniting with feelings from your past. And you know, just be careful, right? Because in realistic reality, sorry, he is a fucking zombie, but she's like, I don't care. You know, this is, I'm getting also, give me 1 second, Scorpio. Sorry about that, Scorpio. So yeah, your whatever's going on has not been of lack of interruption. That's for fucking sure. So we have the 6 of Cups here, and I'm really getting, this is just, you know, coming to terms with the fact that you have your light, right? And you're dark, right? She has a very light, pretty pink, powder pink dress. He's dressed darkly. He's gray. She's, you know, of lighter skin tone. So really just embracing the shadow part of you, right? Realizing that it is still there. It's just it's dormant for now, but allowing the lighter side of you to move forward, finding the light in this situation. I see this. Look directly at the sun, finding the light in this situation. In the heart space, we have the King of Hazards, right? So although in the head, like in the mind, you have the Six of Cups, and you know you're really trying to find solace in knowing that, like, right, like I've overcome this, I'm growing from this, because there are children in this card, and I don't think that I'm talking to like 4 and 5 and 6 year olds, right? You're still a little tied up, right? The King of Hazards, which is equivalent to the King of Pentacles, he's just a very stable king, but it's almost like, are you too stable? Meaning, right, are you glued? Are you stuck? Are you tied to old ways? You know, being scared of change, right? The cycle's complete. You have new shit coming to you. Are you afraid? Are you nervous? Are you not knowing really like how to get up, right? Because look, he doesn't even have feet to put into those shoes. He just has like fucking like ankle nubs, right? And at the in the action space, we have the 10 of Hazards, which is a 10 of Pentacles. This is, you know, being abundant, having the extra help, right? Because even though they're zombies, they're there as, like, you know, the housekeepers, the butlers. They're here to assist with. This is a very odd deck. If anyone's familiar with the zombie tarot, you know that this is like really, I'll keep my judgments and my opinions to myself on it, but I love it. But it's, you know, some of the cards are just a little like, what the fuck? And I guess that's the factor that I love about it, the what the fuck. But anyway, this is a 10 of Pentacles. This is just like the absolute pinnacle, the top of abundance. But being able, again, to relax, right? That's the action you're taking, is relax. But I feel like, even though in the heart space we have the King of Pentacles, and like I said, the King of Pentacles, he's stable, he's got his shit, he handles business. You are able now to just, you know, relax. But are you tied to some old ways, right? This is great energy. I really like, this is a lot lighter than I feel like a lot of the signs have gotten for this period. So great for fucking you. But just be careful, and I'm being honed and geared in that way to just keep advising, like, be careful of just being too attached to that, right? Because although you should relax right now, you should enjoy your cycle completion, you should enjoy the new shit that this new cycle is going to bring. It's not going to be all glitz and glamour. Like, there is going to be work to be done. Take your time, relax, celebrate, but there is work to be done. And look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is just, you know, that karmic cycle. It's just, it's moving and it's shifting in your favor. Yeah, she's definitely dodged a few of those daggers. Yeah, she's definitely dodged a few of those daggers. And look, we have the Ace of Hazards, which is the Ace of Pentacles. When I accidentally picked up this deck, which is the one I'll use for the romance part of this reading, you got the Ace of Cups, which was just like the overflowing, you know, the overflowing new start of emotional abundance. It's just like overflowing. The Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here for Scorpio? Let me get 2 cards, please. Sorry, guys. This may be a little longer of a video than I would have anticipated, but these are the messages, right? This is how it goes. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Is this in regards to a King of Wands? That's the fire sign. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Did you have a falling out with this masculine fire sign? This could be male or female. It doesn't have to be you know, a male, because I'm saying masculine, and I'm sure anyone who's reading, listening to this knows that. Was there a falling out? Because we have the Three of Cups in reverse here. You guys probably went down memory lane. You know, shit was good for a little while in regards to this. You had a falling out, and it's like, you know what? I'm moving into this new cycle. I'm not, you know, with or without you. I heard with or without you, I'm moving into this new cycle. Maybe, you know, you had someone who didn't really have your back in regards to moving into this new cycle, this new venture, this new project, this new job, this move. The King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Scorpio? March 2022. We have the Hierophant. Is this a patriarch in your family, right? Or, you know, is this in regards to a boss? You know, they're not very happy. Maybe you're leaving a job, leaving your career, leaving a corporation, and they're like, you know, damn, you really are moving on from us. Whoever it is distraught. They're not feeling that great about it. Maybe you're not feeling that great about it because you had a really tight support system at that place. But moving forward, there's this wish fulfillment. Like, you have to keep your eye on the prize, Scorpio. You're going to be back and forth with how you feel about it, right? And we're going back to this Wheel of Fortune. It's like, no matter how the wheel turns, you're shooting in the dark right now, but you have to move. You can't just stay stuck. You can't stay in this King of Pentacles energy forever. The Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Scorpio? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Scorpio? 2 cards, please. Thank you. We have, look, the nine of cups. That's, you know, that wish fulfillment, because it's what you wanted. You're gonna get what you wanted. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse, in the page, because it's been a long time coming. So you feel almost discouraged, right, with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, because I always line it up with the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, right? The 7 is the planting of the seeds. The 8 is the sowing of the seeds. It's the growing. And I always consider the 9, when she's in the upright, as I'm, all right, I've planted them, I've sown them, now I get to pick them. They're mine. I get to enjoy this abundance. But she's in reverse, so it's almost like this is your wish fulfillment, but do you feel like it's too good to be true? Do you feel like it's too good to be true? And look, you're about to see what I pull next. But why? Because it's taken too long. We have the 7 of Swords. Do you think that there's maybe, you know, some falseness that comes with it? Right? Do you feel like there's some false information that comes with it? But I looked right back at the relax card, and it's really just you're moving on to calmer water, Scorpio. Don't overthink it. I wouldn't be surprised when I start pulling messages that you get don't overthink, or you are overthinking, or something to the effect of like you're your own blockage. Sorry that I'm calling these cards out, but I really feel like those are the cards that I'm seeing. Let's get 3 cards to clarify. Let's just continue to look at March as a beautiful month of growth. The only thing I really will say is to just be careful. Be careful of being stuck in old ways, and that old way could just be overthinking, self-sabotaging. 3 cards, please. Oh, we have visit. Are you due to visit someone? Is someone due to visit you to give you some news? Widower, putting to rest a feminine energy. Is this King of Wands? They were coming at you very masculine, very fiery, very opinionated, and you've had to put a rest to that. You had to let them know, hey, look, I'm right. Look, a feminine energy. Did you have to put them back in their feminine place? Like, just be happy for me. Just be supportive, merriment, so that I can go off and be fucking happy. This is my new start, baby. My new start. Just be happy for me. Just be, you know, I'm moving. This could be physical moving, but I'm moving on. I'm moving away. It's something you've been contemplating for years. You've had thought about this for years. This isn't something, you didn't just make this decision hastily. You didn't make this decision just like fucking like out of the air. Like it didn't just come out of nowhere. What other messages do we have for Scorpio, March 2022? We have kick up your heels, enjoy this time, positive water element, intuitive, receptive, creative. These are the elements that you're currently in. Don't let anyone new, bigger, and better ahead. Pisces, are you going to go off and enjoy this with a Pisces? And we are currently in Pisces season, so this could be either in direct correlate, like, you know, direct, you'll be in direct contact with a Pisces, or this is Pisces season. Like this is your season, Scorpio. This is your season. Negative fire element, angry, obsessive, jealous. Are these the characteristics you need to steer clear of, right? And that doesn't mean you have to be angry, obsessive, or jealous of anyone else. This could just be of yourself, right? Can you be jealous of yourself? I don't know if you can be jealous of yourself, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's get one spirit animal message for Scorpio, March 2022, please. We have Wolverine. Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. Yeah, fuck right. You are a lot tougher than you think you are. Wolverine, yeah. I think, you know, like I really feel like someone didn't think you kind of had it in you, Scorpio, and you had no choice but to prove them wrong. Shut them down, like, you know. And I don't think you were fucking like a jerk about it, but I think that they kind of were a jerk about it, and you had to like shut them down. Let's get one card of advice for Scorpio, please, in regards to this situation. One card of advice, please. We have that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Move, move, move. Go, go, go. Those are my words. Get after that shit. The world has your back. The universe has your back. God has your back. Whoever and whatever it is that you pray to has your back. You may have actual people who have your back. Don't allow this one person, this one entity to freaking just like dig into your brain. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. All right, Scorpio, those have been your general messages for March 2022. I will be moving into the romance piece of this. But if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for coming by. If these messages have resonated, you know, I pray that it gets better. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. I offer private readings if you're interested. My information is below. But yeah, be safe, be well, take care. If you are interested in romance, just give me a minute so that I can clear up all these cards, make some space, and we'll get into it. All right, Scorpio, I'm back. What's going on with Scorpio in romance, love, this partnership, whoever they're thinking of? What's going on with Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio, March 2022? We have the Seven of Swords. We did see the Seven of Swords in general, but if this is not in any way connected, has someone been lying to you? Has someone just been deceiving you? Have you been deceiving someone? Were choices needing to be made, and then ultimately a choice was made, but it wasn't like an honest choice. It wasn't like a genuine, authentic choice. The Six of Swords, that was the energy. Did you decide to move into calmer waters? Did they decide to move into calmer waters? Somebody definitely walked away in this situation. We have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Wands. Why? Because there was victory that needed to be had. Did you need to get away from this person? walk away from this person because they were deceptive, right? You had to choose, but you chose, and you chose bravely. You moved into calmer waters. That was like your overall fucking energy. So hey, look, that could have been in direct correlation with this romance reading. Sorry, Scorpio. Excuse me. All right, let's get some clarifiers for these. What's going on with Scorpio, March 2022? Yeah, it feels like, you know, so you caught someone in a lie, you caught someone in some bullshit, and you felt like you had two paths to take, and you chose your path, so you kept it fucking moving, right? Look, falseness. Someone was with the bullshit. Falseness with the Seven of Swords. We have Officer. You put your foot down. You said no fucking more. This is I almost look at this also as like there being justice. This is not the actual justice card, but with the Officer there, you're looking for justice. And Widower, we got the Widower also. This is putting to rest, moving away from a feminine energy. Moving away from a feminine energy, moving to a feminine, more feminine energy with Widower here. Those calmer waters. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we had Fidelity. Were you being cheated out of love? Out of an engagement? Were you being cheated? Sorry for the sign in the back. It was definitely something that, like, an emergency. Probably something that came out of fucking nowhere, right? Also, we have falseness and fidelity. The two fucks, like, right? Were you questioning someone's fidelity? Was someone questioning yours? I really feel like this is you questioning someone's fidelity. Sorry. Okay. Let's get, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Move on to calmer waters. We have feminine energy. This feminine energy, needing to move more into your feminine energy, moving on from feminine energy. I feel like in the general, it was like saying you needed to move on to feminine energy, but this is moving away from feminine energy, moving more into your masculine, like not allowing this person to fucking fuck you over. Summer months, June, July, August, September. Did you find out something that happened in summer months? June, July, August, September. Reevaluate them or it. Yeah, whatever it was, they caused for you to like give them the fucking side eye. You are in your own way. Didn't I say that this was going to come out in the general? So definitely, I feel like these have, not this one specific, but something about you being your own blockage, or, you know, you were in your own way. You were in your own way with this situation. Crown chakra. I understand. I know. You knew. You saw it. You felt it. You knew that the situation needed something else, and it wasn't you. So you're taking yourself out of this situation. Yep. Moving away. Moving on from. Right. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse here. This is taking yourself out of this bondage, out of this this is like being self-bound. We have death underneath that, this transformation. All right, what's going on? Let's get one card of advice for Scorpio. One card of advice, please, for Scorpio. One card of advice for Scorpio. Deal with your drama. Handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. Deal with your drama. So again, this is someone who you are not in a connection with currently. This is someone who, and if you are and it's undecided, just like handle that. Don't let it just linger there. Let them know what the fuck it is. Do not just let it linger there. And we also have fuck fear in the general. Fuck fear, it will lie to you your face, right? The seven, it was just there. I have two decks. I have the general rebel deck, and then I have the love one. the couples edition. But this was what was, it was like this: fuck fear, no more fear, it will lie to your face. Maybe this person, you know, they intimidate you in a way, almost like, ugh, that's the worst, right? Like when you feel like you're being bullied into staying with someone, like, or manipulated, ugh, it's really sour. And if you really are out of this, I'm really just so happy, and I hope that you continue to move forward. Yeah, I really hope that you continue to move forward. All right, Scorpio. Let's get one card, one affirmator. What's the most pressing message that Scorpio needs to hear right now? Let's get one affirmator. We have the point of power is always in the present moment, right? This person is just like on that fucking path. Look, the yellow brick road. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. The point of power is always in the present moment. That is in complete alignment with your messages, all for general and for romance. I love when that happens. This was actually a really great reading, Scorpio, and you guys really have some good shit. If you continue on your path, you really have some good shit ahead of you in March. All right. Well, those were your messages. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Again, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, and I'm going to be continuing with doing bonus videos for the top 2 signs that get the most readings. So definitely be on the lookout for that, Scorpio. Thanks so much. Be safe, be well, take care.